Honoring into this Cubs jacket today reminded me of long-suffering fans. For those of you who have friendships with those who follow teams that never win, I have a classmate in seminary. Well, no, but who now have won. Okay, and the point I'm making is that I have a classmate who I'm still very close to. He's a priest out in Seattle, Washington, and we went to seminary for 4 years. And he was a graduate of a school I had never heard of, a Jesuit university about the size of Florida, known as Gonzaga. Of course, as you know, Gonzaga finally made it to the Final Four last night, stepping on Xavier. And there's a very gross need to be humble, so that worked out good. I'm going to share with you a homily and some thoughts on a very, very powerful reading, the one I just read. Something that has been called the gospel within the gospel. And it's not just a report of something that happened, but it was written with incredible artistry. John picks his words very carefully. There's a lot of play on words and a lot for us to think about. And I'm doing this with a lot of honor and respect for the professor of systematic theology. His name is Father René Latourelle. He wrote like a zillion books that we all have to read and buy. But when he presented this, Father Latourelle was a French Canadian. Okay, so this is a lecture in Italian being spoken by a French Canadian whose Latin and Italian had that, he sounded like a hockey player as he pronounced this, and he was kind of built like a hockey player too. So it was something I remember because he intimidated the you-know-what. But as he said, when you preach this someday, if you ever pass my course, I want you to begin this way. There's a hymn people know, most of the English world knows this, but it's known in other places as well. And there's a line in the hymn that goes like this, and I'll give the fifth line and you'll give the final line. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. This is a 4-act play, and it's played out with artistry and power. Jesus and the group are walking around, and they come to a religious shrine. And as there are so many religious shrines to this very day, you find people who are begging there. People asking for charity. Go to Rome, go to Jerusalem, you'll see this, go to Mecca. You'll see this all the time. So what does Jesus do? He kind of takes the guy aside, very graphically, all right? Spits on the ground, makes mud. Those of you who are nurses or anything get grossed out, sorry, but that's what he did. And then smears this stuff on his eyes and says, go and wash in a particular place, in a pool whose name in Hebrew, Siloam, means to be sent. And those who kind of watched this play out, and those who heard the story from the beginning, kind of get the idea, okay, the one sent from the Father is now sending this guy to a place called Sent, S-E-N-T. Because somehow this healing, and somehow a relationship with Jesus has something to do with being sent. Interesting. The guy comes back, and now he sees. And now his problems start. Okay? You know, no good deed goes unpunished. Don't be careful what you pray for, you might get it. And people start arguing with him. Is it really you? Yes. Were you really blind? Yes. Well, who did this? This Jesus, the carpenter preacher from Nazareth. Well, where is he? I don't know. You saw this happen. I didn't see it. All right? You can just hear the frustration in his voice. He doesn't yet see with faith. He doesn't realize that he is being sent to do something. Because being sent is part of seeing. And we who are baptized, we who call ourselves disciples, are also sent. You're not to come here in this room and pray and sing and receive Eucharist and let it live here and let it die in here. We are sent back into the world. We've been washed in water and the Spirit. We've been sent into a world that is hungry and sick and lonely and lowly, filled with seekers and losers and those who are hurting and those who are in pain. We've been sent with mud in our eyes, perhaps, but because life is so messy, the world itself is muddy enough. Our family lives are messy. Our work is messy. This world is a mess. And Jesus challenges us to live into our baptism, clean up our own lives, and go into that world and clean it. So then we hit the second act. Now the religious establishment gets involved, okay? Those of you who watch enough episodes of Law and Order, this is called treating him as a hostile witness. All right? And the interrogation goes something like this. Well, how did you receive your sight? And he has to spin through the whole thing again. Here's the problem. The healing took place on the holy day of the week, the day of the Sabbath. You're not supposed to do anything. Healing is good. Healing on the Sabbath is bad. And these are the Sabbath police. So they're blaming the victim or the person healed for what has happened. So they ask him, well, what do you think? Well, he's a holy man. He's a prophet. The healer is somebody with a message. And I think, unfortunately, too many Christians, that's as far as our faith lets us go. We don't really have an understanding or appreciation or take seriously who Jesus is supposed to be and who he is. Yes, he did teach an ethical message. He taught us how to live. Some things that we need to hear that are really difficult, like caring for those in need, loving your neighbor as much as yourself, loving your enemy, being poor in spirit, seeking justice and peace, seeking righteousness. It's a high moral teaching, but high moral teachings are ideals to aspire to, aren't they? I mean, is there anyone in this room who hasn't read Dr. King or hasn't read Gandhi and is still live the same life you ordinarily live, no matter what you read? It's beautiful to read, it's so hard to take seriously. Which leads us to the next level of this four-act play. Now he's dragged back into court, and now he's intimidated. We know he's a sinner. We know he's done wrong. And the guy simply says, I don't know what he's done. I know this. There was a time I couldn't see, and now I can. And I think this messenger has a message from God. And now the stakes have been raised. Okay? He's put himself in a confrontation because he's witnessing. He's standing very clear and speaking the truth of what this event now means to him. And you can dismiss a way of life if you believe that the message is an ideal, if it is simply the wishes of a dreamer. But if you believe it's the command for your life from your Creator, you can't dismiss it. And that is what he's done. He's going to pay the price for that. He's going to get expelled. He is going to be sent out of the community, or to use our phrase today, excommunicated. He is. And then finally, you'll notice Jesus finally reappears, who has not been anywhere in this at all. All of a sudden, he's back. Kind of like, I was going to say in our lives, but I'm not going to speak for all of you, that's wrong. I'll speak for myself. Sort of going through the darkness and crisis in one's own life. Sometimes Jesus is not there, and then all of a sudden you turn around and you find he's been there all along. The fellow's been expelled, he's been made fun of, he is now an outcast. So what does Jesus do? What he always does. He asks him a question. He says, do you believe? Do you have faith? Do you believe in the one who can change your life? And he answers the question, well, who is he? And the great four-word response, you have seen him. Now you get it. He sees with the eyes of faith because, guess what? Jesus is not just God's messenger. Jesus is the Father's message. He's the Word. You know, Christmas time, we have all these wonderful hymns about the Word becoming flesh and dwelling among us, and all those wonderful things. This is the implication of what we celebrate at Christmas, made very real. The Word has been made flesh and lived among us. And now we see with the eyes of faith, with the eyes of the heart. He really is the sender and the prophet and the messenger and the Word. He is God with us, who walked among us to redeem us from our own darkness. And when you see Christ for who he is, we are changed because he is light. And when you see him for what he wants us to do, you realize we are sent to leave this room after we worship and go out and manifest his love in the world that needs it so desperately. And when you realize who he is, you see the world for what it is and realize we are sent.